Oh, thank Amitabha. Oh, finally then, the 3 bells sang.
Welcome everybody to Rai Gaming, where in this episode, I will show you how to unlock Elder Jinchi, who is an optional boss in Chapter 1. And if you stick around until the end of the video, then I will show you some tips and tricks on how to beat him. But really quickly, I want to say first to my returning viewers, if you've noticed anything different, that because the channel is going through some rebranding into a new direction to hopefully grow. And what I want to ask for my new viewers, welcome, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If anybody finds this video useful and entertaining in any way, you know what to do. Now let's get into the reason why we are all here.
The 3 bells. Have you seen them all?
To get to the secret boss, you need to find 3 different bells and ring them, and each one will provide a small, short little cutscene.
You just had to make some noise, did you? Now everyone knows you're here.
But the 3rd bell will also teleport you to a secret area that you cannot get to otherwise. The first bell you come across is fairly early, behind Guangzhi, who is your first optional boss, and you can see the bell right behind him during his cutscene. So you don't have to go very far at all once you've beaten him. Moving on to the next 2 bosses now, which are story-related bosses, so you cannot miss them. The first of the 2 is Gaungmou, and his bell is not in the open like the first one. In this case, it is hidden behind the stairs, which you can see in the top right of your screen. Now for the 3rd and final bell, providing that you've done it in the same order I have done it, is guarded by Whiteclad Noble, who is much tougher than the first 2, and he is a 2-phase boss. Then once you defeat this enemy, all you gotta do for the last bell is follow the water through the little cave to the left of the temple, and you will see the bell off into the distance in a little alcove. And once you ring that bell, you will get another short cutscene, and you will be transferred to a secret area where you will find your hidden boss. You will have access to a shrine before you enter the battlefield, and the store along with it, which I recommend you take a look at because it does sell some silk, which is very difficult to find in Chapter 1, if you can find it at all, and it can be used to craft some new armor. When you're ready, just walk up to the stairs, through the door, and the cutscene will start. He will have a few things to say, which are part of his lore, which I found very interesting once you understand the story some more and his background. Now for some battle tips. Overall, he's not too bad. It only took me 2 tries to beat him because of a little mishap, which I will show you in this video. His movesets are very similar to the Wandering Wight, which you will have fought in the Forest of Wolves, but he does hit slightly harder than him. As you can see, he is not alone. He has some followers, which are his disciples, which you will find out if you follow his storyline a little bit. These guys are helpful as they heal you whenever you attack them, but they can also be very dangerous. At any point in the battle, he can command them to run and pretty much suicide on you, where each one will do a significant amount of damage, as you can see here. And that's how I lost the first time around, because I was totally not expecting. At the midpoint of the battle, when his health bar is halfway, he will rise into the air and he will be out of reach to attack. During this phase, his followers will slowly walk towards him, and if they reach him, they will start healing him. So you have to be quick and run back and forth to attack them. And this is also a great opportunity to heal. This phase did feel like it lasted forever. However, I do believe it is a good 60 seconds, so it will end at some point. And then you can begin to attack him once he falls back to the ground. Finish off the rest of the fight, and once he is defeated, you'll get another cutscene. And when that cutscene is done, you will be immediately transported back to where the third bell was. And if you turn around, you will see a white cloak hanging from a tree. Once you interact with that, you will receive your reward, which is the Fireproof Mantle. Very helpful for the Chapter 1 boss at the end, and possibly beyond in later chapters. Well, that is all. Very straightforward to unlocking this secret boss and to defeat him. Once again, I appreciate you all being here to watch it. And if you found this video helpful, again, you know what to do. I also hope you join me in the future on my next videos, as I will be posting more anything gaming related. And until then, keep being high on gaming.